Hi, everyone. We were live. This is Arsenal Fan Circle, and this is Gary and myself. Possibly Tony and my here may jump in as well. But definitely excited, Gary, for the Manchester City game. So I'm going to be looking a little bit to that direction to watch the game. And
I'll be looking
yeah,
in this direction, so I kind of will be looking back and forth. So bear with us as we try to enjoy it as much as commentate and give you our feedback as we go through the game.
and the game just kicked off for me, so you may be a little bit behind.
Yep. Yep.
So let me know when the game kicks off for you, and
Okay.
it's always tough for the person behind and
Yeah, I
tough for
just
the
have
person
to.
in front.
Yeah, I think I'm. Yep. I'm. It's.
20
I can see
seconds.
them. I can see them lined up right now. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
The team is Bernd Leno, and possibly for the back centre backs will be Gabriel Holding. Fullbacks Tierney. We're thankful that Tierney was able to join the team to play, and Bellerin at right back. Saka for me is the wild card in terms of we're going to go maybe three at the back sometimes possibility where Tierney will tuck in.
Yeah,
And
but
Saka will be that wing back.
yeah, I heard Lee Dixon say during the warm-ups that he saw them kind of lining up with like William probably playing behind that front three. So we might be going into like a have him play as that defense that guy right behind the front. So that's kind of nice to see. That's what
Yeah.
we do.
Um,
Yeah.
then we got Xhaka. Is it Al-Nani and Xhaka in midfield?
And it's actually Ceballos
Tobias and
and
El-Nani.
Soccer. Yeah.
Oh, Xhaka.
I don't think El Neni's no El Neni's not in the starting lineup
Okay.
today.
Okay.
He is off the bench. They just I don't know if you saw it. I just saw a shot there from who is this from?
Mahrez.
Mares, yes. Yeah, I feel like their front three is going to be a little bit more challenging for us because we're not centered on De Bruyne. So I have
Yeah.
a feeling.
So we have the threat of Sergio Aguero, Sterling on the left, and Mahrez on the right. So that's going to keep um, it's going to keep our team. It's going to keep our defense honest.
Yes,
Sergio
yes.
Aguero, um, Sterling. Sterling for me will be the danger man, and Mahrez as well.
Yeah.
Am I here?
What it do?
Hello
Sorry.
there. Yeah.
Gary!
Hey
What
there.
minute? So I'm on 2 minutes 35 seconds, Gary.
Oh boy, you're about a minute ahead of me right now.
Am I
So
here?
Yeah,
What
I'm
do
gonna
you
take
want?
it also. I'm on
Hmm?
130, 140.
Okay. All right.
all
So
right,
I'm a
so
minute. I'm gonna. What do you want to? Do you want to know, or do you want to find out yourself?
if you can hold back, that's good. But if you can't,
Okay.
either way, Mahir can't hold back.
I will
So
do that for these two. These two people. I will do that.
Mahir goes quiet, and then something bad's happened. So if you stop talking, then I know what's happening. But if you keep talking, I won't know.
Yeah.
That early Maris effort I saw.
Yeah, I
So
saw that. Yeah, that was a little scary.
one shot to City already.
Yeah. We need to be able to also get those scoring opportunities as well. So, um, I mean, with the Foden and Sterling on that left side, that does worry me a little bit, just because we are concerned with Sterling and Foden. His game's been getting better and better every time I see him. So
Foden is still a young player, so
yep.
I think we
No,
can
he has good and
hopefully.
bad days, but when he has good
Yeah,
days, that's when we have to watch out.
I hope we can hold him.
Yeah.
We can hold and fold him. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have this score here scroll across
All
the
right.
bottom.
All right. Nice tackle there by Bellerin. Get the ball, and we got the ball back and out to Bellerin. All right, there we go. Oh, nice to William. All right. So
So
I might do it. I might if
I
I
love
get.
it. No, go for it. It's good stuff. It's great. It's great to have the commentary. Go for it.
Ray, you should have
Alright, no
felt Gary's
problems.
energy with the live watch along. It was
Yeah.
electric. And we had Tony also.
You got Gabriel with the ball in the back. We're going to play out the back
Shuffle.
again. He cuts up in the middle, gives it out to Saka, who passes it to Tierney. Saka he gets the ball back. Nice to hold on to that. William with the ball now. Back to Tierney.
So important. We have Tierney. He's playing well. Tierney started well.
Yes. I mean, I'm as much as they're trying to press us, and with that high line, I don't think it's affecting us so far. So that's nice that we're able to control that.
As people drop in and are watching with us, just tell us where you're from and if you want to participate in the live stream as well.
Okay.
KG game. Okay, so William, we're gonna have to see the formation. Who's playing where? It looks like Pepe set up on the right hand side. Williams through the middle.
Yes.
Right now. Which Gary, is that withdrawn kind of forward player that will bring the wingers into play, very much like Liverpool play with Firmino, bringing Mane and Salah in.
Yeah, I thought Alba was gonna. It looks. I can't see who's playing up top, who's in the middle. I know it should be Alba, but in that last possession, it didn't look like
looks like William.
Okay.
And at about 5 minutes, so you'll see that sequence of play coming up.
All right.
Talk briefly about the two great results for us earlier in the day. We need to sort of take advantage of those things. If we could get a win today, would be brilliant.
Yeah, I like to say that Liverpool, the breaks that they got against us came back, and and Everton was able to get the breaks today.
Not just the breaks that seems to be the breaks that they got last year when they won the league. They were very consistent in terms of injuries, didn't have a lot of injuries. And I'm going to say it right here live right now. VAR was their friend.
I mean, I don't know if it's VAR, but that was a strong tackle regardless of whether whether you had VAR or not. I mean, we see that all the time, and it gets called against, most teams.
So let's talk about that really quickly. Are you okay, Gary? And then I'll go to Mahir. Are you okay, Gary, with them calling an offside and then negating what happened to Virgil van Dijk?
I don't see how that's possible because it's a rash challenge regardless, right? If you hit so regardless of whether it's before or after the flag goes up, it's still a tackle that if he would have swung his arm and hit him in the head by accident, they would have probably given him something for that, right? And this is similar to that. This is more in the line of play, but definitely I feel like it should have been something. They didn't even give a yellow card for that. I mean,
we can certainly get into that Liverpool-Everton game tomorrow. We'll talk about that in more depth.
Sounds good. Yeah.
We are here for the City Arsenal game. So,
for sure. Yeah.
Suffice to say, very, very happy with the Chelsea drop points today. One Theo Walcott, and you know why Chelsea have 3 on their shirts, Mahir. You know why Chelsea have 3 on their shirts? Because they concede 3 goals a game.
Beast.
I saw that header from Guerrero.
That's 2 opportunities now to nil that they've had.
Yeah.
Off target.
Oh, you can see, you can see Luis. I don't know what he did. He saw him come in, cross through the middle, and then he veered away from him and gave him the space he needed to get the header. I mean, I don't know what he was thinking. He's the only one there that could make that play.
David Luiz playing. I thought Holding was in.
Well, I believe it's somebody with a lot of hair.
It looks like David Luiz.
Yeah, no, they. You know what? When I looked at the listing, I didn't see Luiz, and I was like, all right, Holding and Gabby, right? And so it would, yeah. Wow. Okay. I'm looking at what I see, and I forgot what I wrote down here, and they don't match right now.
No.
Yeah. So Luiz is. So we're definitely. It looks like we're playing 3 at the back. Yeah.
Granit Xhaka with Ceballos in midfield.
Oh. Gary, what are you on?
I'm on 710 right now.
7:10.
What are you on
Are
right
you-
now?
I caught up on 8. I'm on about 8:30.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm on a stream, so I'm gonna be a little bit behind. I didn't think I was gonna be behind
No,
this
I'm
much.
doing the
So.
same. I'm doing the same thing. Somebody just told me how to fix my problem a week ago, and I only got to hear the voice note now for some reason.
Oh
And
boy.
it was
Okay.
and the solution was such a stupid thing because it was so simple.
Oh, join in the chats, people, whoever's joining, and let's chat about Liverpool dropping points. Let's chat about Chelsea dropping points. And let's chat about Arsenal getting 3 points.
Yep. Let's try to do that.
If we win today, we're up to second place.
Second.
I'm just gonna put my phone on mute so at least I can see the chat. Oh, nice run there by is that Saka? Oh, come on, you got to play a little bit stronger there, young fella. He's got to play a little bit stronger with the ball at his feet.
We are playing quite solid here. Manchester
Yeah.
City are pushing a little bit. They've had a couple of shots on us.
Yeah.
Sergio Aguero's first game back from injury, so he's bound to be a little bit ring rusty, I would say. A player that we also seem to gift goals, Gary. Sergio Aguero has had a good record against us over the year. I hope that starts to change today.
True. No, definitely. I mean, I'm hoping that our offense can take a little pressure off of our defense, so that
Yeah. Hi,
got enough.
Stefan. Celtic absolutely crushed against Rangers. Shocking performance. I would agree with that. 2-0, right? In the end, I'm not sure. I know it was 2-0 when I left it, but Celtic will probably win the league again. But he won some competition. But
Was that Rangers player? Was he allowed? Is it a Rangers player? Was he allowed to play from the Scotland team?
That's an interesting question, Stefan. If you can tell us if you played there was a Celtic player as well that I know the manager Neil Lennon I think wanted to get him in because Pepe did good there.
Mm.
We look quite solid right now at the moment. I think we haven't really grown into the game. We haven't gotten enough of the ball yet to grow into the game, but we haven't conceded anything.
No, nothing yet.
Playing out from the back here. I'm just going to commentate a little bit. I think Leno over the last few weeks now since that Liverpool game has become a little bit more accomplished playing out from the back.
Okay.
Neil Lennon's tactics were really poor against Rangers.
The fact that you're ahead of me and you're quiet means that every time I see these potential attacks that we
yellow card given against the City player on Saka down the left. So.
Okay. That's
oh
good.
yeah, he's. You know what? I'm hoping that's.
I'm
hoping that's that is a sign of things to come because he definitely likes to attack, and if he continues to do that, he's either going to get free or he's going to put them under a lot of pressure.
Yeah, somebody's gonna get a red card, maybe.
Yeah,
if you put
because he does that, and I'm glad they're looking. Are they looking for him, or is it just a run that got stopped?
It was a pull of the shirt, a run that got stopped. Yes, a lot of Arsenal's play coming down the left as well. I'm wondering what situation would bring. Will Partey come on? I mean, if the game goes well, we're winning 2-0. I think it's going to be a case of the manager is going to have to figure out if they're going to use Partey or not. If we need him, he'll probably come on.
Well, I feel like he should get to come on, kind of regardless, but definitely if we're winning.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, I feel like he needs to get his feet wet in that with that shirt on. So,
Saka and Rodri again. Looks like a contest is going to continue.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry I'm a little behind you guys.
No, that's fine.
No need to apologize. I'm also doing the same thing. Just had to
Yeah.
reset and it's back on 14 minutes.
Yeah. You're on what? How many minutes?
14.
I'm
On
at
4.
15 right now.
Wow, I am well behind you guys.
Welcome to the stream, guys. There's 3 of you watching. Great to have you here.
Thank you so much. Much love to you guys.
If you can't see the game right now, Arsenal are being quite compact. Manchester City are
Yeah.
spending a lot of time in our half, but we are playing quite compact. A
Who's
couple
it?
of shots off target
Marvelous?
from Manchester City.
Over. Mm.
This is going to be a nervous game. This is going to go to the last few minutes, I think. I don't think either team is going to score more than 1 goal in difference, I think, so it could be this could be a wild game. Willian showing some experience there on the right wing, getting the ball away from Foden. I think the referees played the game quite well right now. A foul, he hasn't let any fouls go. And, this is a City team who have seen Liverpool struggle. And City and Pep will be energized to gain some ground on Liverpool stumbling. But let's not think there's only 2 teams in this league. We're in it. Everton's in it. Chelsea are still in it. They will think they can still get into it, even though thankfully Chelsea lost. Imagine Chelsea spending all that money, here in the summer. The 2 of their signings have gotten off on the scoring charts, and still they could only come away with 1 point at the end of the day, here.
As much as we should focus on our game by game, basically. It's fantastic to see rivals fall, especially teams that like Chelsea who think they're big dogs, Oh, we've got Ziyech, and I mean talented players, no doubt. I would have loved Kai Havertz and Ziyech, both at Arsenal.
Mm-hmm.
But it just shows you if a team doesn't gel well, you're going to see it sooner or later. I mean, it's fantastic they got a draw. And same to Southampton. Big up to Southampton for doing what they needed to do.
All right. You know what? I switched over to my phone. My phone is up to 17 minutes. So whatever it is, it's 4 minutes.
You're with Mahir. You're probably just a little bit ahead of Mahir now. I'm on 17:50.
Yeah, on my computer it's still at 13:25, so I don't know what's happening there. And
you're slowing down time, Gary. You're slowing down time.
On the app, on my computer app, it's 4 minutes slower than on my phone. So I guess I'm watching it on my phone.
Gary, talk about the pressure Frank Lampard could be under now. Strange results the last.
Well, you know
weeks.
what, and they started out pretty strong. You got what you wanted, right? Your 2 new transfers did score today. What and after that, what happened? And after that, you get nothing. They kind of went away from all of that, right? It seemed like they just kind of went away from that strength that they have, which is they do have some attacking players. I mean, it could also be they got stopped, but they were able to make some really nice scores to get 3 goals out of their guys. They needed to, it's like they needed to score 4 today, but yeah.
So City continue to kind of live in our 40-yard box here, just inside our half. But we're compact. We've got 5 players at the back, 4 in midfield, and they're not able to play through us right now. Tierney's trying the long ball to Pepe, to the out ball to Pepe. Didn't come off. So, but I hope we can play the game, build the game a little bit more rather than trying to hit long balls. We need Granit Xhaka and Ceballos to show that composure in midfield and get on the ball and start playing through midfield.
Yeah, it seems like the ball's going from our back line to the front line, and never
Since
getting it.
Partey, sorry Gary, since Partey's not on the field right now, I'm watching Gabriel here. This is a big test for him since he didn't play the Liverpool game, but he's playing quite well so far. Good combination play through midfield. Tierney's got the ball on the left-hand side. He feeds it almost to William. Yeah, I'm just going to commentate a little bit for those who are not able to see the game and are in chats here.
Yeah, I just saw. I don't know if you saw if you talked about it as far as the Bellerin run. He just kind of stopped, turned around, and we had to go all the way back. And we would like to have seen him just continue to take that run all the way through to at least to the back line.
Yeah,
put a little bit of pressure on them.
Bellerin is one of those players who will carry the ball into midfield and will go on those sorties. I guess when he grows into the game, feels confident enough to do that. We will see that from Bellerin. News today as well, Gary, was I saw Saliba and Cedric playing in their under-23s today. So.
Oh. Did you get to watch it, or you just?
No, I didn't. I didn't get to watch it. I just saw the lineup. So.
Yeah.
I
saw somebody post about it because I think we went down pretty early in the game, and as soon as the post went up, the next thing you know, it was tied 3-3 at one point. So it sounded as if they were able to jump start the game a little bit. So at least it was 3-3 at one point. I'm not sure who scored for us. Actually, you know what? I think Bellerin. Did Bellerin score? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think there were 3 scores for us. I think one might have been Bellerin and maybe even Cedric. I can't remember now.
Yeah. It started to even out a little bit more. Arsenal's getting a little bit more possession. So we're getting a foothold into the game. This is very similar to the FA Cup semi-final, where they started out quite well, and then we came to grips with things.
And it's strange to be on the other side on the other side, right? Typically, when we're the stronger team, we come out strong. The teams have to weather the storm of our attacks, and then eventually they start to get comfortable with what's going on. And I'm glad that we're able to do that.
Edison plays a long ball into midfield. I think Bellerin tried to nip it away. So we're starting to grow into this game now. I want to see Aubameyang again come to the forefront today. He's been quiet since he signed the contract.
Yeah, I mean, he's been quiet, but also I don't think the play has been the same, right? I mean, I don't think we've played the way that puts the ball in positions for him to actually do anything with the ball. When he does get it, it's few and far between those opportunities. So I think we need more. We definitely need more possession of the ball in attacking positions. So
the ball comes to the right side.
See, this Leno just made.
Yeah. So great save by Leno, but Raheem Sterling's there to put the ball away. Shot from Foden. Is it Foden?
Yeah.
I think Bellerin got turned too easily there on the right back position.
Yeah, they went from defense to offense too quickly, and we're scrambling around, chasing after the ball. And I don't know if that was Bellerin or not on that one side. Yeah. But I think Bellerin could have made a play before that ball got in.
We did say Raheem Sterling was the danger man.
And Bellerin, I don't think he knew who was behind him. But I don't. Leno, I don't know where else he's going to put that ball, though, right? So
yeah,
I don't know where else he's going to put that.
I mean, we were growing into the game, and these things can happen. We can concede goals.
I don't understand it. How do we go from a kickoff back to our goalie? I mean, I like playing out from the back, but I just feel like sometimes we need to, put a little bit of pressure on them, so we're not asking our defense to be perfect every time.
And Stefan is expecting a City win, but I'm hopeful, Stefan, that we can get a win here today. And
Oh, damn it.
yeah, all right. Chance Saka on the left side, cutting into the box, 12 yards out, shot, saved by Edison. We get a corner.
Mm. Yeah, we look like we're in a defensive mode, and we've got more offensive players out there than we have in the past. I mean, we should be definitely looking to actually punish them when they put us in positions where we can.
It looks like we came out a little bit slow, Gary. We haven't, or maybe we've given them too much respect in the first.
I think that might be more the case. I don't think. Yeah, and then I see the Saka shot. But I mean, that should be. We shouldn't be seeing that one. We should. He can do that. We can do it. We need to get.
Corner taken, knocked down, blocked. Oh, header wide from Pepe. That was quite a good chance from Pepe on 25 minutes.
Oh, this is. I mean, I like that play. I mean, that's some good play that we have there.
Should have done better with that, Pepe. It's a header. Lancing header at the near post. He got too much on it. And we're not out of this game, obviously. It's 1-0. It depends. It's a good character check right now for the team.
No, we definitely need that, but we just need to keep keep charging forward. This game's not over. We still got 65 minutes. It's not over. So opportunities will come. We just got to take them when they do.
Yeah, it's long from being over, actually. I just saw the Saka shot now. Not a bad effort.
Yeah.
Right now.
I think that Mahrez is giving Kieran Tierney a tough time in the left.
That's not good because we already feel like Sterling's giving us some little bit of pressure on the other side.
Yeah.
So we're just getting squeezed.
This is going to be a good test for Arteta to see what's going on here after 30 minutes and to adjust. Great take by Bernd Leno from the corner. Rolls it out to Bellerin. Bellerin slides it down the right wing. Pepe gets dispossessed just as the ball is coming. Pressing Edison. Press is pretty good. A long ball to nowhere in Arsenal's half.
Yeah.
Trying to get that quick release to Pepe though. So that is.
Yeah, I see that. I think this is a rollout to Bellerin to Pepe, and he loses the ball. I see that.
Mikel Arteta shouting on the sideline instructions. I wonder if he's going to wait till halftime. Just keep it. Let's see how the game plays out till halftime, and then maybe make adjustments at halftime.
Yeah, I see it, and that's you make the adjustments when you feel it. I think sometimes, right? If you feel the game needs it, you make it. So I understand why you would wait till later, but sometimes it feels like you might want to if you feel like the game's going to get away from you because we don't want to go down 2-0, right? So
no, it's very finely balanced here. You don't want to go down 2-0.
Yeah.
Foden again on the left side.
Yeah, the Foden Sterling side is going to be a little bit of a headache for us.
Corner to Manchester City after 29 minutes.
I mean, do we even have? I mean, do you know what the stats are? I don't think we've had a shot in this game yet.
We had a header. We had that shot from Saka.
Oh, so we've had that. Sorry, you know what? My correction. We did have two. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've had about I think 3 shots, and obviously the goal. A couple of shots saved by Bernd Leno.
Yeah. When I saw Holding in there, I thought, okay, this is going to be a good our defense will be pretty nice back there. Luis is showing that against these bigger teams, he's just not the same guy that we want. You know, at least so far, I feel like there's a lot of pressure, and
I think we have to recognize, we mentioned this on Thursday night. We have a tough sequence of games coming up. We're not going to win every game. I'm not throwing in the towel by any means here, but
well, there's we're not going to win because we got a tough, but we want to make sure we're not, making it easy, right?
yeah.
I mean, there are things we can do to make sure, things aren't easy for our opponents.
Every goal you concede is a bad goal as well.
Well, yeah, as somebody said, that's the truth, right? Show me a good goal, I'll show you a mistake, right? So, but I would like that to happen on someone on our side as well, right?
I would like us to press a little bit more in midfield. We're giving them too much space in midfield. They're just popping the ball around left and right.
And what is Partey going to do for us in that midfield, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, that's we're gonna look a little bit stronger in that midfield where we are going to be able to, they're not going to get as much, not going to feel as comfortable on the ball with him standing there. So
look, for me, you can second guess what the manager is doing with Partey, but he's also earned the right to make those choices about Partey in the team or not.
Yeah, I always thought that Partey probably wasn't going to start just because of just what Arteta typically has done in the past. I didn't see him straying from that, putting him in there when he doesn't feel he's ready. So nothing surprised me with him not starting. I would like him to get in and get some time in the game if it's possible. So because we'll need him in the next 3 games, right? We may not get him in this one, but we'll definitely need him in the next 3 games because he eventually will be a starter for us, be it in the next one or the last 2 of that 4-game stretch that we have.
But I actually want this to be the springboard. Yeah, hopefully, like Partey comes in, but like the springboard to us having a lot more confidence. For example, if you ask me what I think of the next 3 matches, I personally would love even a point here at City, a point, and 3 versus Leicester, and 3 versus the scum, the other scum. Yeah.
Yeah. We just can't hold on to the ball long enough to provide a threat. Or you went quiet. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? So a minute behind here, but yeah, I mean, I want us to be on the front foot, not be on the back foot trying to hold things up. So let's see what we got here. Pepe loses the ball. Out to it must be out to Aguero, and he hits it into Luis. Out for a throw in. Yeah, they're able to turn on that attack. That counter attack is so fast. We're making it easy, of course. Yeah. So let's see where we are here. 2 minutes possession. We need to be able to take that ball back. They're just passing the ball around.
Not a shot from Riyad Mahrez over the top.
Yeah, I see it right. Nope. Okay, I probably see it right. As Mahrez, does he? Yeah. Mahrez.
Let's have the confidence that Everton had to haul themselves back into the game. They're cutting us open, and a great save from Bernd Leno.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing, right? When we get the ball, we need to slow down a little bit. Let's hold on to this ball so we can actually make it. We can actually put a little bit of an attack on them.
That's the next step for us, Gary, isn't it? We saw against Liverpool, Liverpool turned the heat up against us at Anfield. We weren't able to live with them for a couple of goals. And the City are kind of doing the same thing to us right now.
Yeah, it's just a really bad touch from. Wow, that nice one from Leno, but Saka with that that touch that just went straight to Man City. I mean, got to be careful with our with our touches. And
All
now
came
we're
from
just
turnover.
and
All
we're
came
just
from
kicking it.
turnover.
And when we do get the ball, I mean, we're just kicking it away, which is nice. But at some point, we're going to have to hold on to that ball just a bit so that we can, put some pressure on them. All right, they just kicked it out of bounds. So
Stefan
oh,
said,
wasn't it?
take
I
the
thought.
hit against City. Hopefully lightly as possible, but beat the Spuds and a few things are rectified.
Yeah.
Yeah, firstly beating Leicester and then beating the scum, the other one.
Mm. They're gonna keep. You know what? And this is the thing. They keep nicking and picking at us, right? And we need to be able to fight through those things. And they are, as they say, their fouls are strategic, right? Any kind of run that we have, they will stop it pretty quickly. I'm not sure what Pep's screaming about. This guy just hit the back of our leg on at least.
I feel like we haven't gotten going, Gary. Gary and
No,
I here.
yeah, we're not.
Haven't
We got to
gotten
hold
going
on to the ball. I mean, you can't get it, but you can't do anything if you never, hold the ball for more than like 30 seconds. It
yet.
seems like we get the ball and like within seconds we're passing it back to them as opposed to, getting a sustained attack where, maybe
Okay.
it takes 20 passes.
So they're frustrating us, and I see Saka frustrated. He didn't get a foul or a throw in here on the left side. So that's the next step for Mikel Arteta and the team is to start getting that composure in big games like this. Good play from Beller on the right side when we build it up through midfield. Comes to Tierney on the left, back inside. Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka, long ball to Aubameyang. Almost. We should get a corner at that though. Kyle Walker cutting out.
Let's see.
So we need to unlock Aubameyang here as well.
Yeah, I mean, I understand people are frustrated he's not scoring, but I just, you watch this game and it's like when will he have an opportunity to do that? We're barely in possession of the ball,
Yeah,
barely moving past the midline. Everything's long, so he gets it long, and then he pulls up on. I mean, I feel like he pulled up on that. I don't understand why he would do that. I mean,
corner kick right underneath Edison, punched away. Get a throw in on the left side, taken quickly. Willian, Ceballos, Saka.
yep.
Saka's
I mean, I just
cross,
looked at. Okay.
cut out.
Yeah.
Ooh, good play, Ceballos. He stopped the out ball. And that's what we think we need is Ceballos sipping the ball around a little bit more in midfield. He just hasn't had that opportunity.
Definitely haven't felt like I've seen him with the ball at his feet today.
Stefan said, tough run for Arsenal, all good sides, perhaps get a result against United. And that's the beauty, I think, of this schedule as well, is that we have tough games coming up. But after that, we're kind of over the hump and we can sail a little bit more. That's what I think, seeing our schedule. And Arteta must have seen the same thing. Tough games, first 10 games, tough.
Yeah, but you know what? I feel like it's one game at a time, it's one challenge at a time, and it's not gonna work. You're never gonna have a good, nice, easy ease into the season or ease into the break. So you got to take them as they come.
Couple of ricochets for us. 1-2 with Saka. Oh, just saved by Edison.
We cannot be playing against goalies who are having the best day of all time. I don't like that. At some point, we gotta just say, put it away. Can't make the goalies look good all the time.
I thought it was offside, but the play went on. It actually hit Edison's shoulder and over the top, scooped over the bar. Goalkeeper made himself big. Corner kick for Arsenal.
Wow. Yeah.
5 minutes.
Yeah, I see that. I see that from Saka. I mean, it's almost like if he does a fake with his right foot and pushes it back on his left, he might go around the goalie. But you can't think that fast when you're.
Corner kick comes to nothing.
Mm,
Kind of wasted. Free out for City. For some reason, maybe offside.
mm.
Stefan's saying, let's have some comment from the other 4 people watching. So drop in, say something, people.
Yeah, please do.
Offside probably. Yep. A quick combination, seemed to put a better on, but saved by the keeper. Offside. Wasn't offside, would have counted.
Mm.
That Saka opportunity though, that was onside though. Huh?
It was offside as much as the Mane goal was offside.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got you.
The Henderson goal.
Grow
But,
into the game, yeah. Grow into it.
I'm getting news as well that
Oh,
Virgil van Dijk maybe.
He didn't score, so it doesn't necessarily matter, in that sense, whether it was offsides or not. But you would like to have that go our way. So.
And Stefan, these could be people who are at work and stuff, and they're just tuning in to keep an update on the score. So, but yes, I'd mention
Well,
it.
I'm not trying to jinx us, but you know what time it is, right?
Yeah, it's the same time when we did a watch along after the restart.
No. I mean, we've got 5 minutes left in the half.
That's when we usually. That's when we usually
finish. Yeah, we got to finish strong. Yeah. I see you here, but I have to say it, or else I feel like.
No, I know. When you said that, I was just thinking to myself, what could you be meaning? And then I was like,
Yeah. Yeah.
Stefan, as long as you're talking to us, you're not talking to yourself. So.
Yeah, Stefan, loving that you're here along with us.
All right,
Few minutes to go till halftime.
Yeah, I know. I had hoped we could talk a little bit more about how much Arsenal had built up to play at halftime, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to talk in that way. Just sort of soaking up the pressure here.
And that's what I'm a little. I mean, we have players out there that should allow us to put on a better attack. We just don't have, and we're finding out now what we don't have. We don't have the players, or the scheme isn't working where we're able to hold on to the ball and have that holding midfielder to actually have possession of the ball for long enough to sustain an attack.
All right, Matt, here you're going to make one substitution in the second half. What are you going to do?
Partey.
Who's coming out?
Partey.
Who are you going to take him out? Who are you going to take out?
They got somebody there in the midfield. I'm not sure. I'm unsure of the 3 in the midfield. Ceballos. Who else?
Xhaka and Saka.
I think Xhaka should come out. Not that he not. I mean, I think between the 3 that we have there, there's nothing. Nobody really is standing out as much. I mean, Saka has.
Pepe against Saka.
Pepe is a threat at any time.
Corner.
Yeah.
Got a corner of Nathan Ake.
Yeah, I think Xhaka could come out and.
Yeah, it's not that he's done anything wrong. It's just the work that's being put in the midfield right now. I think is coming from Ceballos.
Yeah.
Is it such an award as Mr. Unpopular?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how many minutes we're gonna have, so the halftime whistle here, but it's been not a great game to get enthusiastic about if you're an Arsenal supporter.
Yeah, I mean, I think we looked like we were going to put out a team that's going to threaten them, and then we went, into our hole essentially, and just sat back and absorbed all their pressure.
So Gary, I think this could be one of those team talks that Arteta needs to feel the paint a little bit.
Well, is it a team talk, or is he doing, or is this what his plan was? I don't know sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't send them out to be shy about going forward, or he sent them out. Do you think he sent them out to be compact and sit back a little bit?
Well, okay. Sometimes I like to say that the way that they're playing is an extension of the coach, but maybe Man City is doing this to us more than we are, just not able to follow through with what he expects out of us. But I feel like when we get possession of the ball, we should be able to sustain an attack.
Arsenal player of the match so far, Gary?
I'm gonna say Leno, because without him, it would be probably
I
be
think
2 or 3.
You're probably going to see Saka doing some nice things. Is that a penalty? Come on, I would say that's a penalty. High foot.
You've seen that. I mean, if that's what you're seeing, you've seen that against us multiple times, right?
Oh, in the Mane in the Everton game.
Oh, you're watching some replays.
Watch the replay, but are they going to look at it? A high foot on Gabriel, but it would be harsh. No, halftime. The referee didn't want any part of that, so not clear cut.
Coaches not putting new signings on. I see Ruben Diaz is playing though, so I don't know.
So Maher, how do you see the Premier League looking right now? Liverpool have obviously stumbled against Aston Villa and dropped points today in a game that really they should have stepped forward and shown the mark of champions, and went ahead and won that game today against Everton. Probably even if they won 3-2, I'd still be asking the same question. Are Liverpool the same team they were last year? Not here?
Yeah.
Are Liverpool still the same team they were last year? They're dropping points.
But that's just the thing, about consistency. You have to just keep your players motivated all the time. And like now, it just seems to me as if Liverpool are like, no, don't worry, we won't worry too much right now. Because we'll pick up the points later on in the game, in the games later on in the season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
If you're too compliant,
I think Jurgen Klopp's plan would have been to get off to a good start like they did last year. They started winning games. They won an enormous amount of games, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points every week. It's not happening for them this season.
No, it's going to be
it brings other teams into it, right?
Yeah, it's going to be tighter, much tighter. It's not going to be a runaway title like last year, where they basically, and the other teams, ourselves, that lot down the road. A lot of teams, a lot of the top teams were all falling off. They were all falling off, all of them. Even who had a brilliant chance? Leicester had a brilliant chance, and they just made a muck of it, though.
Last season.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So right now we have Everton in first place on 13 points, Liverpool on 10 points. So Everton have the 3-point gap. Aston Villa's third, Leicester's third, Arsenal's third, fourth, and fifth on 9 points. And then we have Chelsea on 8 points, Tottenham, Leeds, Newcastle, and so on. So Liverpool haven't gotten away from us or any other team yet. So it's going to be a very open league. Mr.
We
B in the chat. Thanks for joining us, Mr. B. Let me know what you thought about that first half. From my point of view, to summarize it, I thought we gave Manchester City too much respect. We didn't play our game. We invited them onto us too much, and City are probably good value for a second goal. They haven't gotten that second goal. It's 1-0 at halftime. I really would like to see. I think Partey's got to come in the second half now.
Yeah, we were too reserved, too safe.
Yeah,
Going
Pepe and Aubameyang have not been able to get into the game. Willian has tried. Ceballos has grown into it a little bit in this second part of the first half. Saka's played quite well, so there's some good signs there. Let's bring Partey in for me, and because you can understand not playing him in the first half, but Arteta will probably receive some criticism if you don't bring Partey in the second half.
And look, I still believe we're gonna do this. I really, honestly, we were under the cosh, to be honest, right?
Yeah. As Mr. Bongo, we're under the cosh, to be honest. Yeah, and it's up to Arteta now. It's up to manager.
Don't mind me, guys. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, leave me on my lonesome. Go ahead.
It would be so fantastic if you started my Saturday. This is the way we started, with a win.
With a win, yeah.
Yeah, we did have a couple of good chances.
We had a couple of good chances. Should be a good league to watch this season with so many decent teams. Can't see a runaway winner right now. We can't see a runaway winner. It's up to City have started poorly in the league. They've won one, drawn one, and lost one game. So they're desperate to get a win here today. I'm just disappointed that we've kind of set up, whether psychologically or whether Arteta's instructed the team to set up and sit back a little bit. That's the way the game has played out so far. It's time to sort of push up a little bit more, nick the ball a little bit more, turn the ball a little bit more over, and give opportunities to Aubameyang and Pepe on the left and right hand side. And I just don't. We're going to go down. Let's go down fighting, not just take a 1-0 loss in kind of a boring game here, because Liverpool fans criticized us in the Carabao Cup for not coming to play against them, and it's tough to go to Liverpool and play. So it's also tough to go to the Etihad and play. But this is what we need. We need to find these things out, Gary, this season. If we can go, we need to test ourselves against the two best teams in the land, and City and Liverpool are those two best teams.
Definitely, as you were saying, we should be able to actually show that we can actually play with them and play our game as much as let them play their game and absorb all of that. So definitely it looks like we're sitting back, like you said, sitting back. And at some point we need to be on the I feel like we need to be on the attack more. I mean, we have had opportunities, but we've had opportunities where they also have given the ball. We haven't been able to hold on to the ball long enough to actually do anything to threaten them. They haven't felt threatened as much as they should. I mean, we have having Saka, Pepe, William, and Aubameyang out there. That should be they should be worried about that. I don't think they are as much as they should be.
Possible. So the time, Mr. Bungle, is like 1:23 here in the afternoon. So possible things to do in the second half is maybe bring Lacazette on. He'll be able to hold the ball up a little bit more. Willian, we need that creativity, but Willian may not be the person who's going to hold the ball up a little more. And then the other thing is obviously Partey to come in maybe for Granit Xhaka. Mr. Bungo said he's a massive Mike Patton fan. I'm not aware of what Mike Patton is. The way Arteta sets up gives the opposition confidence. There's one thing, Assemble, that you can set your team up, but the players have to obviously go out and execute the plan as well. And I don't think Arteta is the kind of manager who's going to say, let's go out and play conservative or play within ourselves. He would probably want us to express ourselves a little bit more, right?
I mean, the setup, the players look like the players that he put out there look promising for us, right? When do we ever see Willian and Pepe out there playing together? We only saw that, I think, the last game, right, that we played in the Premier League right at the end. We're seeing it today from the beginning, and there's nothing different about the potential that we have is in terms of opportunities that we can present. They're just not getting, we're not able to sustain this possession long enough for us to show what those two. Well, we've got 4 good attacking players out there. We got to give them the ball so they can.
I think that you bring Partey on, you take Granit Xhaka off, and you instantly speed things up in midfield, which I think we're going to need this in the second half. Xhaka is a good passer of the ball. I can see his value at times, but in this kind of game, you're going to need to progress the ball a little bit quicker through midfield. And if Partey can steal the ball, turn it over, and he's pretty good actually with driving with the ball forward as well, or give it to Ceballos, we can get some quick ball to Aubameyang and get some quick ball to Pepe on the right side. Hey Tony, how are you?
Hey, Tony.
I'm a first, second half sub.
You are. We were expecting your Thomas Partey then, because that's what all the fans wanted to see.
We need Lacazette on. Makes no sense him not being out there.
There you go. The assemble said, "Who choose the team and sets the plan?" The players. So Arteta choose the team and sets the plan to the players.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we put 4 attacking players out there, but we went into our shell, right, and trying to absorb all of the possession, of Man City. We should be able to. The counterattack should work. It's not working because we're not even holding on to the ball long enough to sustain it as an attack. Yeah. We are putting it long. We have a lot of passes out long that are out there, so there are opportunities. But we should be able to control parts of this game as well. They shouldn't get all of the time on the ball and all the time they want. We definitely.
It's all about desire in here. It's all about Gary. It's all about heart. I mean, if you have the heart for the battle, that's what we need to do.
Yep. No, we definitely need to. Was this he's always about that. He's always about the wig and the hairpiece.
Hey, that's what makes this channel. That's what sets this channel apart. The interesting banter and chat in the group here. So, let's settle in for another 45 minutes here, and let's hope that we see Thomas Partey coming on in the second half. Yeah, I mean, I talked about Lacazette as well before you got on. Yeah. Gary will attest to that.
No, he definitely did. I don't want us to change any of those 4 up top that we have right now. So I don't think they're as much the problem as what's going on in the middle of the pitch, like usual to me. That's kind of where I feel like we're not able to get what we want. I mean, I think Lacazette would be in the same situation unless he comes all the way back to support the midfield. Willian is coming back, but not as much, right? How far do we want him to come back to help out? Because we're getting nothing. We want to get nothing through the middle, right? Over the top, it's there. But 20, 15, 20 pass possession, I don't think I've seen that yet. Where it's progressing forward, up the field. So.
And maybe it's too much to ask for a win today. A win would probably put us into talking about challenging to be up there with the top teams. Challenging. That's probably a step too far for us right now. We should keep our focus maybe on top 4 and challenging for top 4 rather than challenge from the title. But I talked about it on Thursday night. Is it pie in the sky to talk about challenging for the title?
I'm not gonna chat. I don't. I understand the top of the top seat, the top finishing in the top place, but I do want us to. I would like. I like to see us play well. So I feel like we're not giving points away. We're not giving games away. That's kind of my thinking. So I want us to put 100%. Feel like we're putting out all of the effort and all the opportunities that we should be able to get out of a game. I feel like we haven't. I don't think we've had an opportunity to do that today. So
No.
I guess a little different than your thinking on there. I think we should win everything, and then if we don't, then there's reasons for it, and there's things that we can prepare when we're in practice to work on for the next game, right? So I always
Yeah,
like to say I like to see gradual improvements from game to game. All right.
So kept the back three.
So
Play much better.
Ray Anderson said Leno could have dealt with that shot better than push it to the middle of the box. So we're seeing that a little bit with where Leno, the Liverpool game, he did something similar as well. So
Yeah.
something he needs to work on.
Okay, is it going to change? Right. So that's the question. Is something like that's going to change that quickly? I don't think so, which means that the defense is going to have to, know that, when he's clearing it out, that a lot of times it's not going to go out he's not either going to catch it or push it out to the sides, because we've seen it too many times for it to be, it was just a one-time thing. This is something we always see. So that just means that you're going to have to mark your man all the way through until we get the ball back, right? Even after the shot, even after the block.
Yeah.
I mean, if you looked at that play, there was nobody around him in the middle of the 18. There was no defender around him when he got that ball.
Yep.
I mean,
that's something. That is something though that if you're a goalkeeper and you want to improve, you've got to improve in that area.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I think they're talking about. I mean,
silence.
Yeah. No. I was looking at Ray's comment there that it's a problem that Leno's had, and his clearances aren't the best. We know that, and that's the only way those get cleared up. If we're not gonna, are you back on?
Thomas Partey still has his substitute bib on, so he's not coming on yet.
So I see that. I don't know if there's a game. Has it started for you yet? I can see the players coming.
No, they're coming out. They're coming out onto the pitch. So
okay. Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think we need to mark them all the way through. I mean, they should be marked. Somebody should be marked at all times, right? In the 18,
pretty cold there. Sure. Looks pretty cold up there. Saka's got the long sleeves. Yeah, I guess I'm disappointed with that first half, Gary. I guess I'm just a little bit disappointed.
Well, as Tony said, without even thinking about the lineup, we figured we were going to go with a 3-4-3, right? Because we've been doing that and we've been pretty well versed in it, right? It didn't look like the lineup was going to present that kind of a formation for us today, and maybe this is not the game to figure that out. I think a lot of us. I mean, I think a lot of people thought we weren't going to stay away from that 3-4-3 and try to keep at least for these 4 games, right?
Yeah, isolated on the left-hand side. Aubameyang puts a cross in. Pepe's got a header, but he's down injured. I don't think there's any call for a penalty here.
Just rolling around.
Yeah, probably just the way he came down on his knee. I hope it. So, Ray, we just talked about this a little bit before you came on. I would take Granit Xhaka off and put Partey on.
Oh! Oh shit! What the hell happened there?
It's just the way he came down on the ground, my here.
Yeah. I mean, that's just a landing. It's just a bad landing.
Oh, come on, Pepe.
Not moving good.
See, I would rather have Partey come in. Not that I don't want Laka in there, but I just feel like that's
Still
not where
understand.
that's not where our issues are right now, as far as I'm concerned. I think, us having that ball in our possession is.
I still don't understand the point of benching Lacazette and still having Nuba play out left.
I actually wrote it down with Auburn in the middle over here when I saw the lineup. I was like, all right, he's got to be playing in the middle, right? What? There's nobody.
Makes no sense.
So what minute? What do you got? What minute are you guys on right now?
47-40.
All right, so I'm just hitting 47 now, so I'm under a minute behind you at least. Ray, you same thing?
Yeah, I'm on the same as Tony.
Okay. So.
I mean, here's probably somewhere in the future, like 49.
Yeah, 47 and 2 seconds.
The Road Runner.
48-10 for.
Position all time.
All right, Ray. So you're a little bit of 30 seconds ahead of me. Yeah.
48.
Have they showed? Has Pepe come back on, or?
I don't think so, unless he's did it off the view.
Oh, there's a lot of space on that left side.
What?
There's a lot of space.
Yeah, there he is.
So he's coming on?
Yeah, he's on.
Okay.
He probably came on. They just didn't show it in the field of view. Looks like he's moving fine.
Yeah, Pepe looks good now. Looks okay.
Well, hopefully he told them, guys, it's we play football too. We can play this game as well, It's not all about Man City today. We can do this. We can do our own thing as well.
Run faster, Saka.
Oh, nobody even touched him. Wow. As I like to say, when things are quiet, I don't like it because that's never a good thing. Nice stop there by, I think that's, oof. So, Tyranny.
Good.
Out to Tyranny. I guess you guys are ahead of me, so you've already seen this cross from Tyranny. It just gets snuffed out for a corner.
Yeah.
Kicks it over with it.
Oh, corner.
Gary, you want to take that question from Stefan?
I don't think it's any of those two things. I think it's just Arteta's not ready to put him in. That's all. I think that's what it is. He looked fine playing for his country, and he's definitely fit. So
just two practices with us just isn't enough time.
Yeah, I don't think I think Arteta likes to know his players in and out a little bit more, so he can actually figure out what best to do and how they can play. I mean, I don't mind the long shots, but is that Xhaka with the long shot?
Not Tierney.
That's Tierney with a long shot. I feel like we got too many attackers to have to settle for those things.
Let's shoot it from 40 yards.
Yeah. I mean, I think those opportunities aren't. We don't need those right now.
At least we don't have all the fans telling Xhaka to shoot it from 45 yards.
They seem a bit more comfortable playing out the back there. Right through the middle here. All right.
Nice.
How was that not a foul?
Was it for us or against us?
Forrest Terry got elbowed in the face.
Oh.
It's a foul, right, Ray?
Ooh. Is that the same? The same. So I guess you know what? His head is just allergic. Is just a magnet for elbows. Yeah, yeah. I understand.
You know what? We're still in this game. It's only 1-0.
Yep. Yep. I like that. I like that. I like that part of the quiet. When I say quiet, I like that part. See, all our pressing, when we get pressure from our forwards, the game is in our, then we see good things. And we've seen it multiple times where we put pressure up from we play a high line and put pressure on their back line. Good things happen for us too. So
pass the ball forward, Zaka.
Tony, Tony, what time do you take a chance of bringing Partey on?
About 7 minutes.
In 7 minutes, you mean, right? Not with 7 minutes left.
Yeah, about 60 minutes, 60 to 63 minutes.
I just want to make sure.
Good old Wenger time.
He definitely needs to come in and get a feel for the game, right? If he's going to come in.
Minute substitution.
Yeah.
Look, there's 6 people in chat, so I want to thank you for joining us for the watch along. Hopefully, we're going to turn this game around and get 2 or 3 goals in the last 20 minutes.
Hopefully, we sub off number 34 in the next 5 minutes.
Let me guess who 34 is.
No need to guess.
Yeah.
Good save by Bernd Leno. I'm on 54 minutes and 30 seconds. I think Ray Anderson is pretty much synced up with me in terms of time. Time to make some changes, I think, in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the quiet time that I don't like because then things get a little too complacent, and next thing you know, bad things happen. I want us to be the one making the changes, making things nice, right? Mm.
Yeah, Ray Anderson, exactly the changes I would make as well.
Yeah, I thought Willian come in would be nice there, but like you said, if Alba's not gonna play in the middle, then what's the point? Kind of lost a
striker on a bench 2 times in a row when you had 3 goals in 3 games makes no sense.
Yeah.
Gary, question for you: is Manchester City making us play not as well as we can, or is that just us and we're not playing as well as we can?
I don't think we're playing as well as we can. I think we've got enough players out there who should be rested to be able to play our style. I believe, yeah.
60 minutes.
I think like you said, I think we've given them too much respect that we can't play our own game. All right, we have a style that we want to play, and we're not doing that.
So far, this is an improved performance from the last game at the Etihad on the restart, the first game of the restart, losing 3-0. Obviously, we had a couple of injuries early in that game.
I think we had a Louise is what we had. I think that's the difference in that game. Those first 2 goals are basically, he's kind of served those ones up a little bit. Whereas today, he hasn't, he's played a lot better in that respect.
Now they're just playing keep away from us.
Yeah, but I think we have good enough players out there where we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't be able to have our own, our own plan implemented. Right?
We do. Give it to Zaka. Zaka heads it, or kicks it back, and we lose all tempo.
I seriously doubt that's the plan.
What it looks like the plan is.
And
Oh,
like it's, yeah.
go ahead, Gary.
No, I was gonna say I don't even say I haven't been saying Zaka's name much in this game, so I don't feel like he's had the ball enough. But I feel like
Should we be learning from the Liverpool game and play Aubameyang through the middle now for the last 30 minutes?
at this
Doesn't matter,
point,
it
who
isn't
matters?
getting the ball.
Does it really matter if we lose 2-0 or if we are able to make a game with this? Right at this point, because
Come on, Pepe,
nothing.
kill the ball.
It's been kind of stale, right? This game is not entertaining, and maybe it's them slowing down. They won't. I think they'll take a 1-0 win, but we don't. We shouldn't settle for that.
Bring on our attackers.
Yeah. I mean, I don't understand. I would like to know what the thinking was to have Saka and Willian out there and still play Alba on the left. I kind of would like to know what that thinking was. I didn't like just. I mean, just like to know what Arteta was thinking, in that respect. Because I think on the counter, definitely I could see it working, but at some point we get possession of the ball, so we should be able to.
Ray Anderson, I think he's playing Willian in the reserved striking role like Firmino does for Liverpool. Hoping to use his creativity to bring Pepe and Aubameyang in from the wings to give them opportunities. It just hasn't worked so well for me.
Yeah. I mean, I never would have thought it would have. I just never thought that was where we would, like I think having Alba in the middle there would put a little bit of pressure on that back line to where it opens the things up. So then Willian does get the ball with some space. Right now, there's no space there for anyone.
So this is a nervous time for me because we need to make changes. Obviously, we need to change it up. But this is the period you're talking about, Gary, a quiet period where they could get a second goal and then it negates any changes we would want to make.
Yep.
So Arteta, hope you hear me.
I don't see the benefit of extra midfielder at all.
No, nothing. Yeah, definitely. I mean, we had less possession than I thought we would with the lineup that we had out there. And I feel, and the defense still seems a little, I don't know,
Gabriel's solid. Other than that, you can't say much.
Yeah, I said earlier, Tony, before you joined us, that if I wasn't watching Partey when he's not on the field, I'm watching Gabriel for this game and play quite well. We have a defender there. Yeah, Ray said the game is really boring now. It is really boring. It would be even more boring if we were losing 2 or 3-0. So
and the thing is, at some point when you're watching this game from the sidelines, you're like, well, this just doesn't seem to be working. It hasn't worked for the last 60 minutes.
And he's always slow with his substitutions.
Yeah.
How long does it take to blow a whistle? He's hugging him for 30 seconds.
I think Arteta is happy enough to maybe, hopefully, get a draw out of this game.
Yeah, you can't get a draw if we do absolutely nothing different, though. We're not going to get a draw right now. There's no way.
Meep.
Because as soon as the clock starts ticking down to a comfortable position for Man City, they're just going to pass the ball around, and we're going to be just chasing the ball around the field. We've seen it happen, right? We're doing it even now, and they're not. And they're actually trying to attack. Imagine when the clock, when there's 10 minutes left in this game. There's no way. Wow, you're right about him holding on. I mean, he latched in there like he was, like a car seat. He's like, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, so who are they bringing in? I'm not sure who that player is.
I didn't see who it was.
Hmm.
I'm just worried about us getting somebody on.
So Pep is making a change. That's Gundogan.
Is that defense for them?
Attacking midfielder.
Hmm.
Gundogan. Okay, Gundogan. I
Play
think this
advantage there. Play advantage.
yellow card for a foul. That's probably Rodri again. No?
Should have played advantage.
Well,
Oh,
once again, Tony, who's that going to benefit?
Saka running down the left side free.
He probably knew better than he said, whoa, hold that. Tony
You
wouldn't
want
like
Saka
that.
running down the left side free.
Yeah. Oh, Saka. I think it said Jocker.
Yeah. We'll just call him number 34.
No, I see that play now. Yeah, I'm a little bit behind you, but it's on foul and Tierney, right? They just foul Tierney.
Yeah, Saka gets the ball free, wide open, and they call it dead.
Definitely a little strange that they would call that play. Steps on the back of his foot. And it could have almost been a second foul.
Lumber Camp, thanks for joining us. Willian has been absolutely useless. I called it before kickoff.
Don't understand that free kick. I mean, put it across it. Oh, okay. I mean, Louise at the 18. I'm not sure that's what we wanted to get out of that weird free kick.
Sergio Aguero is coming off for Gundogan. Badui is coming on.
So does that mean they're going to be happy with a 1-0 win?
Yep.
Right? So we need to change that. Oh, I just saw that cross.
He's probably a little bit short on fitness himself.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't know if they show the replay of the goalie if they fouled. I saw somebody talked about it, but I don't know if. I feel like we need to we need to be the ones on the attack.
Substitutions, come on, 65 minutes. Lombard can't be right. Bring Lacazette on for Willian. Bring Partey on for Granit Xhaka.
Pretty easy.
And let's try to have something to talk about in tomorrow's podcast. Let's have a scintillating 25 minutes.
Yeah, I just can't.
You don't know how with an extra midfielder we look worse going down the middle now. We're not ready for a back four. At least not with Partey in the lineup. Come on, Bellerin, do something with the ball.
He just kicks the back of his leg. Nice. Yeah. Rodrigo, I mean.
Looks like we're starting to play now.
We need to wake. We definitely need to wake up. Come on.
Ooh.
Come on, Pepe. He look like he's trying to get the ball. Ball's in front of me, huh? Okay. I don't want to kick it.
Yeah.
I can see the game now. We're kind of trying here, so I would still make the substitution here.
Oh, why did he just give up on the play? Is that
There's
what
something
it
in
the
this.
ball's wide open. He just doesn't
He
even
just,
try.
I mean, I gotta
Oh.
put a little pressure. Maybe the goalie coughs it up.
Saka's taken a lot of tackles today. Free kick on the edge of the box from.
That's a lot of yellows on them now.
That's why we got to keep attacking, because when we attack, they have no choice but to hit us and get foul us. But that's got to be for a whole 90, right?
Yep.
Can't be for different segments of the game where we kind of go
Yeah,
away from our strengths.
We haven't done much for 60 minutes. I just would like to do something for the last 30 minutes here. Come out of our shell a little bit more.
Yep.
Free kick. It's got to be Pepe, right, Tony?
What?
Free kick. It's got to be Pepe taking it, or Aubameyang. Who's going to take it?
Looks like Luis.
It doesn't. Why? Why?
Which of you three are they taking? Yep, Luis. Way over the bar. Just like Luis. Yay!
You can't waste chances like that. Gary, a question for you.
Yay, Lacazette's coming on.
That's one of Arteta's problems. Does he actually think about the setup? Because if he is
Hi, William. You should have never started.
When I saw that lineup, I thought, okay, we're going to be attacking, right? No,
that was
we're back.
We're
back in a defensive position, 3-4-3, and it did not work. You got
William
players
is off. Straight
Yeah.
sub, William off for Lacazette on. Let's do this.
It started that way.
Yeah, definitely. As the assembles, I agree with you. I am baffled by the lineup and the formation and the plan. It just doesn't seem to be working, and it would have never worked. I think we could have gone with our regular starting lineup, and I think we would have done a lot better in this game. And lock up top with William and Pep and Alba on the outside.
This is not the kind of game to experiment with William.
Yeah. So who's is William? William is off. I didn't catch that. He is okay.
Oh, hey Darren, how are you? Thanks for joining the merry group of the Arsenal fan circle.
So
here.
is Laka playing behind? Did they do what I thought? To put Alba in the middle and put William and Laka behind him? Can I dream?
Yeah, it looked like.
Hey there, Darren. I see you joined us.
Lacazette's playing deep.
Hope you're feeling good, Darren.
He's playing behind the front three right now.
Who is that, Laka?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hope you're feeling better now, Darren.
Yeah.
Come on, party time. Get ready.
Yeah, no. If that's where Laka's playing, I like it. I like that. We're trying to get something out of this game. I like seeing Laka attack that goalie. Come on. Makes you wonder, right? We put that four up. We put those four up there, and we just didn't. And so, why when we bring Laka in does Alba move to the middle? Can somebody tell me what plan that is?
Yeah, so Lacazette is reserved behind Aubameyang. Saka's pushed into the left wing, and Pepe on the right. So it's quite an attacking lineup.
Yeah, but why wouldn't we start with that if Lacazette wasn't starting?
Well, I think especially because Lacazette wasn't starting. One reason why we would have gone to that more of an attacking style with Aubrey at top, right?
Nope. You would figure.
Because we were not going to possess the ball as much as we can without Laka sitting in the middle, right? Usually that's where he is. But if we're going to need to be able to have a little bit of an attacking style, That's what those top 4 players would do for us. This I see somebody running the back of Gabriel, and he's that's what you want from your center backs, right? Don't come in my space. You're not allowed here.
I see Partey on the sideline warming up. So
Yeah, he needs to come in soon. I want him to get more than 20 minutes in this game.
And same from the we could all hope that Partey was going to start today. Same from the press conference, he was even saying he's not. He's only just got there. He wasn't really. We're going to see what the manager wants to do. So that was probably the plan from the start.
So how do I do this? Ray Anderson from the chat lines asking me which Ray. How do I know which Ray I'm talking to? Who do the Rays know who I'm talking to when I say Ray?
I think Ray Anderson. If Gary would just talk to me, and if he's calling out Ray, he's calling you out, Ray Anderson.
You guys got to change your name. I can't have 2 Rays on it.
Yeah. Partey is on the bench and Laka is in midfield. I know it isn't popular, but I've said it from the Olympiacos game. Arteta is a no.
Yeah. I believe he's a cautious man. Too cautious sometimes. If he has a 3-year plan, it's a really, really slow 3-year plan.
Like I said in the podcast on Thursday, there was no reason not to go for it today. You know what I mean? And I just think.
Well, especially now, it's a 1-0 game. We have an opportunity to get something out of this.
Time to put it in 5th gear.
So now, as Stefan said, Ray is also really his name as well. So there's 3 Rays.
Ray.
Oh man,
I don't know. It's just that knowing the Arsenal fan base, and I know a lot of it's reactionary, but we're logical fans here, and we would like to have thought that Partey could have played or will play some part in this game as well. And here we are, 15 minutes from the end, 1-0 down. He's not on the field yet.
Yeah.
City are having a rare attack here in the second half. They seem to have been happy to sit in their 1-0 lead.
They've been kicking a lot of long balls, just wasting time.
And we can't seem to get out of our back line here.
Come on, make another substitution.
So Saka's clearing the ball. Tony will mention who the Don Juan man in the match is tomorrow. I'm curious to see out of this slot who's the best player. I've got I think Gary and I were talking about it before Tony came on, so we're not going to tip Tony in that direction. Tip your hand. But it just would have. You're looking forward to this game. You get the butterflies because you feel like we can go toe to toe with Manchester City, and we just haven't turned up today.
Yeah.
Boring game.
Yeah, I mean it's a waste of an opportunity.
Almost an own goal. Getting turned inside out in the left.
Well, and that's what happens. You sit back. All you're doing is opening yourself up for something bad to happen. I mean, we're
screaming at Gabriel for no reason.
Dangerous. Yeah, David Luiz screaming. The ball comes to him and it hits off his foot.
I don't know why he's always screaming at Gabriel. Gabriel had nothing to do with it, like the last game.
Well, the last game he just passed it to him, and right? And
Yeah.
Anderson
wanna go
doesn't
back.
think Partey will come on. I think he will
I
get
don't
it.
think anybody's coming on with 13 minutes left, it seems like.
I really find it. Why would you stick your foot out on a ball that's right in front of your goal if you have no plan to stick your foot on that ball?
And he wants to blame Gabriel for it. Makes no sense.
Yeah, Stefan, I think the Rolling Stones would be more interesting than Arsenal right now and more entertaining. Reece Nelson offers more than Willian. Terrible
I don't
signing.
know why he
He'll
stuck
probably
his
have
foot out
6
there,
good games.
especially on that replay. Watch the replay of it, Gary.
Of the own goal. I mean, the own goal that.
No, but he's sticking his foot out there.
Yeah. What is? I don't. I see that too many times. What you just stuck your foot out on it, you know? And then what is he complaining about? He got right between his legs, like, you know. I mean, I don't get that. Where else was the ball gonna go? As it,
It's kind of physics. That's where the ball is going.
yeah, there's only one spot that ball is gonna make it through is between the legs, and I believe that's planned, right? Yeah, and this is and so now we're absorbed all their pressure. Now we are sitting back, not getting anything out of this, and we're at that point where time's wasting, as they say.
Come on, make a substitution.
And usually, don't you do this when you have like a tie, right? You're tied, you getting points out of this? Is it, or is it me? You know, usually when you're tied, then you just kind of sit back and you're like, all right, we'll just absorb everything you have.
Yeah, well, City are doing that. They're holding the ball on now.
No, us.
Yeah. All right, I can got the ball down the right wing. Slip Pepe inside. Nope, didn't happen. We don't have a lot of options going forward. As many players as we do have in forward positions now. I got to say as well, Aubameyang has not played well today.
Hasn't played good all season.
Hasn't played well since he signed the contract. Just saying.
I mean, nice making 350,000 a week. Not playing. Like another guy we got. We got 2 of them now.
Oh, he's on the pitch. He's playing.
You know, I'd like to blame Alba for any of this, but I can't. I mean, whatever the 10 players on the field are doing, it's not working. Together as a team, they're not nothing. We're not getting what we want out of our game. This looks like the Sheffield game, and so until we switch things up, right? Today we switched things.
I agree with Lombard Camp here. Leicester went for it here.
Run.
Leicester went for it.
Balls halfway.
We set up conservatively here. We didn't go for it. We should have played Lacazette, Aubameyang, and Pepe, and put Partey in the middle. Start him. Another free, maybe. Yeah, free. 30 yards, 25 yards out.
Does Pepe have any other gear? He just doesn't seem to care half the time.
Luis was brought in for his hair and replica wigs, also along with said hair pieces by you know who. Yeah, we loaned out a big hairpiece in Guendouzi as well. We had too much hair going on.
And he's got COVID.
Who has?
Guendouzi.
Guendouzi does. He's positive.
Yeah, from the under 21 French dude, you get it.
Hope he gets better. Of course.
What lock is that taking?
All right, Gary, we're just waiting for this moment of magic here. Free kick 25 yards out. Lacazette, Pepe, and Aubameyang over it. Yeah, that was a terrible free kick, Ray, from David Luiz earlier.
Why is he even kicking?
Yeah.
You got Pepe out there. You've got Opera out there. You've got
Pepe wide. You just get him on target. You got to work the goalkeeper. It's too wide, too far wide, and it curled in, but not enough.
That is way too far wide from the replay.
All right, Partey's coming on. And Nketiah. Pepe's coming off. And it's got to be Xhaka. 8 minutes to go.
Tony, you said 7 minutes from now, not 7 minutes left in the game.
Shit.
And then you switched it around and said, no, I meant in 7 minutes with 60 minutes into the game. And then look what happens.
Seriously though, questions have to be asked. About 82 minutes, you're bringing Xhaka off and putting Partey on. We could all live with halftime and switching it at halftime.
Yeah, the last 2 or 3 matches, he's done good.
We're not chasing.
Today,
We're not.
He's horrible.
Yeah, we're not. I don't. I know. I've seen this work before when we've had we've had our team and we're established, and we bring in Giroud, right, with like 10 minutes left in the game because we know what we're going to get out of it. We don't know what we're going to get out of these moves right now because definitely with Partey there, he's going to help us on the defensive side, but we need to score. Hopefully he's able to help that back line and push that ball forward.
Play it.
Right. And who's Eddie in for?
Huh?
Who's
Pepe.
Eddie in for?
Pepe.
Okay.
Oh. Now we got maybe Lacazette down the right or Nketiah down the right. There's no sense to. And Lumber Campbell, I agree with you. Too little, too late. A huge opportunity missed.
And lucky with that, just a really bad pass, or a bad pass.
Huge opportunity missed. You sign a big player, and I realize that Partey's not just for today.
But you don't give him 7 minutes.
No.
To bring him on to get his feet wet. I mean, that doesn't help him at all. Because, like I said, the rest of this game is going to be Man City falling on the ground, holding on to that ball as long as they can. There's no way we're going to get anything out of. He's not going to get anything out of this except for he put his shirt on and he got on the field. He may not even touch the ball.
If we have 3 or 4 minutes of injury time, we're looking at 8 or 9 minutes here.
Was a yellow card. Who's that to? Arteta?
I don't know. Bellerin. I haven't seen too many of these runs.
Oh, it's Ake. Get the
Tierney down the left to Saka. Saka cuts back inside midfield. Switch play to the right side. David Luiz. Cross for Aubameyang. Too high. City have played. They played this game to win 1-0.
Well, as soon as there was 30 minutes left in this game, it's definitely what they did.
Yeah, they got the goal and they're sitting on it, and teams can get punished for doing that. There could still be something in this game for us, but it really has been an opportunity missed, like Lumberkamp said here. You want to go and try. You want to go and be expansive, and we went to Anfield and we weren't expansive enough.
Toothless.
And we're not going to win games away from home. We're not going to turn that record around unless we start going on the front foot.
We pulled out our dentures and went toothless.
To answer your question, you assembled, and I'll go to Gary and Tony then. I still believe Partey, you want to build from the back forward, and I think Partey was a very, very big piece for us to get. So I always wanted Partey over Auer because he has a little bit more steel and solidity to him. I think Auer is that fancy player. Raheem Sterling putting Bellerin on his backside. Yeah, so I'm happy with having Partey. Tony?
Partey all the way.
And Gary?
Aouar works with Partey, but Partey doesn't need Aouar to at least the way our team is set up right now. Partey helps us out a lot more Aouar would, because we'll probably have the same situation where we're just not able to get the ball to Aouar. So then what then? He's not playing. He's not going to come back and play the defense, right? So, I mean, I think right now, oh my God, did somebody just kick the ball into the back of their player?
Ooh. Somebody went in hard on Partey there. It's just hugely disappointing right now. City are playing. They've got men over. They're playing like when they scored against us, that Foden goal. But come on. Danny Ceballos has been pretty quiet. We're going to have to watch this again on the replay. The most exciting thing on this podcast is Tony's canine making a cameo appearance.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
Try to get us a goal.
88 minutes.
It's goal time.
They're showing Raheem Sterling's effort there.
Man, what? I don't get that.
I was getting more and more confident, Ray Anderson. Yeah, even though he had 1.5 training sessions, he played with his international team. He played with Atletico Madrid. He was fit. I understand you need to understand your players, but you take Granit Xhaka out and you put Partey in, even under these circumstances, I think you make the team better on the field.
We just didn't try to go for it at all, did they?
No. I was confident that if we had picked a team that I was hoping we would have picked.
I mean, did you not like having those 4 attacking players on the field, though?
Me?
Not
Like if they
formation.
had played Auba up top, William behind with Pepe
Yeah.
and Saka out there, you'd have liked that, right? I think it's not even that.
They played Willian as the central striking position in a withdrawn role, maybe, and hoping Pepe and Aubameyang could trouble their fullbacks. We never got a foothold in the first half.
I mean, because with the squad that was out there, I think put us in a position to attack. The formation and the plan that we used definitely did nothing for that.
Tony, what's the Huskies' name?
It's Ryu's the dog's name.
What was that?
Ryu.
Ryu?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Ray Anderson said I was hoping the Partey would have started, but I doubted it.
I mean, I was hoping that if he didn't start, he would get some time to play, some time to break a sweat. I mean, I don't feel like he was able to do that. Okay.
Keep on running, Luis. Yeah, let's just kick off the ball.
What's been frustrating about Arsenal in recent years, going away to teams like this, and you see Leicester's, West Ham's, Burnley's, they have a go when they go to these teams on these grounds. Leicester, all the other teams have a go. We never seem to have a go.
What's
We
been
just go
5 years now?
pain.
5 years since the away win?
Yeah.
Yeah, they showed January of 2015.
Oh, come on. I would obviously take a draw now.
Yeah.
I think most of us would.
Nobody looks like they know what they want to do, except for Gabriel.
Free kick, Gabriel. 91 minutes and 30 seconds.
Keep the ball in so Gabriel can give a header and get us to a draw.
Stefan's got a mad cat.
Find the big Brazilian. Nope.
Partey's driving through the middle. Saka on the left. Ooh.
You see Assemble's question?
If Arsenal continue to play like this, do you believe the targets we are after will come to Arsenal? Your thoughts, please. Yes, I think they will. I still think we can attract the best players. This one game will not define our season. What?
I hope not.
I would. That's a corner for us. But not given. 1 minute to go. There won't be any need for detailed conversation after the game. We'll just end the misery, and we'll reconvene tomorrow to chat about this.
Well, the last 35 minutes was boring.
Saka plays the ball down the left. Get there. Aubameyang, no.
Both
Walker's doing a
Aubameyang
good
and
job on
Pepe today
Aubameyang.
just never putting in that energy they need to.
Down.
I mean, we played like we were tied.
Mark, how do you feel?
We weren't tied. Yeah, I think I've got 50 seconds left here before this is over.
Partey got a yellow card. Not sure for what, but he got one. It's over.
That's it. It's all over. 1-0 loss to Arsenal. We can't even really gauge. I can't process this right now.
Well, no, I think we came out and hopefully we did what he asked for because
we played containing football.
We were happy
today.
not to give up another goal, but we never even thought about what about our goal.
What was Arteta's plan today, Gary?
I really don't know. I mean, everybody assumed we were going to absorb all of their possession, right? But not with the lineup that we put, not with the players we put out there. It didn't seem we were going to do that, and then we did. We actually did that.
Guess
Gabriel,
what, Gary? We have 24 hours to answer that question.
I know you. This is the raw emotions right now of the game where we just look like I'll go back and I'll look at the game and maybe I'll see something different. I will be surprised if I see anything different than what I just saw. It was slow enough that I was able to absorb the game and figure it out.
Looking at the stats, the shots and goals, shots against, it's all pretty even.
Except for passes completed. They had almost 600 passes completed.
More than us, right?
Yeah, they had over 200 more passes completed than us.
We had enough of the game, Tony. We had enough possession as well. So those stats are starting to even up.
I'm not going to agree with you, Ray. Ray from Arsenal fan circle. We didn't have the right possession of the ball. I mean, we did have possession, but not with any intent to score.
Defending 1-0 loss like we're winning until the 80th minute. Yeah.
No possession down the middle.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted more out of it. Yeah, definitely wanted more out of this. Definitely wanted more out of this.
Consistency again. I really hope that Arteta is taking every game. I know how you think now, Gary. You want to win and approach every game, and in its own unique way. But it seems like I really hope Arteta's not just targeting certain games and saying, "Oh well, it's Manchester City away from home. We're not going to get any points there."
You can't. You can't. That can't be your. That do you lose? You can't play up and down for games? It's got to be the same. This is our game plan. We're planning to win every game, right? If we do the things that I tell you to do, we're going to win a game. Right? That's what you want out of your coach. Every time we go out there, we plan to win. So here's our game plan, here's our formation, and this is why we're doing what we're doing out there on the field. And when you do that, the team, and this is kind of where you kind of lose the locker room, right? When you go out there and here is our plan, and then you change it around, and then players are like, wait, what's going on here? I can't trust you, right? The same way I feel like he needs to trust the players before he puts them out there. It's the same way they need to feel like, you know what? We have a game plan to win.
Tony, I guess I expected some kind of like a tactical masterclass that we would be moving players around and confusing Pep and Manchester City. And I think I mentioned that to Gary earlier, that's the plan. Did he get sidetracked by all of that?
I don't know what his plan was
Did
today.
he overthink it? Did
It just seemed
Nikolai
like he
Pep
wanted to come
overthink
out
it?
and get a draw today. I don't see anything he had.
The difference is Wenger never had the money. We have the money now and won't invest.
I will temper that a little bit. We have the money now, but we're not going to overextend ourselves because we've got so many center backs. They just can't afford to do what we want them to do. I think right now. I think that's why once again we have to wait until the summer again because of all of the bad dealings in the past are coming back to haunt us. So I feel like we want to invest and we don't want to. We can't afford to do it right now. Right.
And we're not gonna do much in January. We historically do not do much in January. We've got 4 players maybe leaving next summer, and that's when some more turnover will happen. Another window will happen. Arteta is targeting top 4. I just hope that we would have pushed the boat out here and be in the conversation. All we wanted for this season is to be in the conversation to challenge for the title, maybe.
And
I
if
know
you think
I know that's pie in the sky right now, Gary. Talking about
and like you were saying, we're not going to do much in January, but I feel like Marie and Martinelli, if they come back healthy, are basically our January window type switch changes are going to happen because that's just going to give us more depth and more questions that Arteta is going to have to answer as to who's going to play where and when and where in the field. So yeah, we've got Partey's played his first game. Now I guess we expect him to probably start, right? The next game that he plays, he's going to have a couple of practices in. There's a midweek game.
Yeah, first few minutes really. You got 12 minutes maybe tops. Listen, we'll leave it there. Thanks everyone for watching. We will regroup, rewatch, and take notes, and I will ask some questions tomorrow of Gary and Tony and a couple of other people. And we'll see you then.
All right, everyone.
Arsenal unfortunately lost 1-0. Didn't really go all out for us, but we'll again work our thoughts, and we'll talk about it tomorrow. Until then, bye from me, bye from Gary, bye from Tony.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for joining us.
Bye
we will talk again tomorrow.
Come on, you Gunners, up the Arsenal. We'll see you tomorrow.